Welcome to part 2 of my altered book bullet junk journal / planner junk journal. In part 1, I shared how I changed the cover of this book and how I attached the end papers here. And today I would like to start planning for January, putting in my pages and introducing my freebies as well as some other papers that are available for the altered book. So the freebies are, as always, a 10K step tracker. This time I have changed the font, and the background of all of these here are the same as are in the backgrounds that I have created as well. So the freebies are this 10K step tracker, because I'm not giving up on the walking. Then the monthly overview. And then we have 2 sheets with the weeklies, also with these beautiful backgrounds, all with that same font, which I'm really enjoying. And then in addition, if you want to get these as well, I also have these vintage note cards. These are again the same backgrounds in small, 6 of them. And last time in my December, I already had added these gratitude and to-do list cutouts, but this time, you see, I'm getting more lazy with each month. I also printed out, or I also added January summary and hello 2021 and hello January, whatever you want to use for your intro page for the year or for your month or whatever you want to do. And these have a slightly different kind of beige than they were last month. It's just a little bit darker to fit to these pages better. So if you want, you can also get these backgrounds. There are 8 different sandy colored backgrounds. So I'll quickly just go through the designs. I think they fit really well together. So this is what I'm going to be using as backgrounds. Maybe I should turn it this way. As backgrounds for my altered book. We're only going to see a tiny bit of these peeking out on the edges, but still. And you can also, of course, use these in any kind of journal. You could print them back to back and have beautiful, beautiful journal backgrounds. I will link those for you as well, of course. And I wanted to add, because I have been asked this question before, my January starts off with January 4th here in the freebies, because the last week of December also had first part of January in it. So you will find the beginning of January in my December freebies in my shop. So those are still free. So you can get those from there, but we're starting January with the first full January week for this planner, because I have the other week already in my other planner. So this is December 28th to January 3, just to point that out in case you're wondering, where is the beginning of January? I'm going to start off by tearing out pages. So this I'm leaving, this I'm leaving. I think I'm even going to leave this page to remind me of what the book was. This is actually a book from 1986, so not super vintage, but that's fine. This I think I'm also going to leave. I will make a decision on that later. For now, I will leave it in here. And this will then be the first page that I will either work on or tear out. Let me see. I'm gonna leave this in. This will be the first page I work on. So I'm gonna start tearing out from here. I will tear out 7 pages. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do a few at a time. Let's see how this tears. Yeah, very nicely. And then I'll do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not so nicely now. Why won't it tear now? Here. Okay, so that's 7 gone. And these pages are much, much thinner than in my last junk journal. So I'm very happy about that. And now where I have the tear here, I'm going to glue these two together to hide the tear, and I'm simply going to do that with my tacky glue. And this time I'm not going to put glue all over, I'm just going to put glue on the 3 sides here. I don't want my page getting very stiff, and I think this should prevent it. Well, actually it won't really, because of course we're going to glue some pages on. Well, actually I could glue the pages on the same way, I mean the paper, my background papers, I could glue them on the same way, and maybe then it won't get so stiff. So I'm closing my book a little bit here so that they attach correctly. So that is my first, my first page here to work on. And then this I'm leaving, and then again I'm tearing 7 more pages. So 3 at a time and 4 at a time. Don't have the patience to do it single page by single page. So again, I will glue these to hide the torn pages. I'm not going to worry about it if they don't line up perfectly. You see that here? It doesn't matter. As long as they don't warp or bulk, and they're not really, then I'm okay with that. I don't want to be too precious with this book. This should be a fun book to work in, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time, and that might be enough for now. So I'm choosing my first background page, and I am just like I did in my other book, I'm going to measure a little bit inside of the edge of the page, and I'm going to be trimming that down twice, and then ink up the edges and glue them down as backgrounds. So I've just put glue on my edges. I could also ink up the book page edges, but I'm not going to do that now. I can still decide to do that later. At the moment it seems like too much hassle. As I mentioned in my part 1 video, I'm really looking for this to be quick and easy. My style, but as easily achieved as possible. Too many other projects to spend too much time on a planner in my eyes, but I do want it to have my taste and my style in it. Okay, so I have these 2 pages, and now I need to think, what am I going to put on the first page? On this side, I want to do an introductory for the year and for January, so I think I'm actually going to use both. I've already cut them out and inked them up. I don't know what else I will add here, some kind of collage-y thing. And on this page, I think I'm going to start with the calendar overview. I think that's a good start. So I'm just going to glue this down because this I already know. I don't know if I will add anything else to that page. I do want it kind of calm, but then again I could change my mind. But the thing is, I can always add something later, right? It's not something I need to decide right now. You can always add things as you go along. Okay, I do want to come up with something for this page. So for an intro page, I usually want like an intro for the month, which I have here. Then I usually like a quote, and I like some sort of very simple collage. These are 2 coffee-dyed images from a vintage floral book from my secondhand store, and I want to see if I could add one of these. This one is maybe a bit small. This one has a good size. And then I want some sort of quote, nothing big. I have these which are all in my shop for my winter quotes. I have the same quotes in this with a beige background and with a blue background, like a wintry light blue. And I'm gonna stick with the beige. And any of these three I think would work really well with this floral image especially. So the light of winter is the poetry of patience, happy winter season, or a snowflake is winter's butterfly. And I'm kind of thinking, what if I take the one with the butterfly and I actually try to find a butterfly to brighten this up a little bit. Going to check my ephemera book to see what butterflies I already have fussy cut. I will link some butterflies for you as well in case you would like some to print out. Also, I'm planning on having some of these because I've had a few requests for these kind of envelope storage books. I will have some of these in my shop next year, but not before the postal services are better, because I don't want my packages to get lost. So at one point I will have some of these for you available, but I cannot tell you yet when that will be. So for now, let me just see which butterfly I can use. This one is a bit big. I don't know what color I want to go for. I'm not sure about the yellow. I never used to like yellow as a color, and lately I've just been really loving the yellow. I don't know why. That one would be nice. Yes. Yes. No, we want something with a little bit of color, right? There's an orange. That would be nice too. Yeah, maybe I should just choose one of those. This is too big and too dark. Okay, let's not make the choice harder. Let's go with one of these. So this one we said is too big. This one was not my favorite either. This one might be a bit big as well. I'm liking that one. No. Do like that one. Yeah. Oh dear. Yellow. Yep, I want to go with yellow. And I do like this one. Let's just take that one. Not overthink things. I will draw some antennas. I will also ink around this, and I'm thinking I actually will I will leave the black border here on the label, but I will ink it as well. Maybe add some washi. Not sure yet how to place everything. I also want to ink this one. Maybe like this. I have this washi. I don't remember where I got it, I'm afraid. I love the script on it. Maybe I can add that. Don't know. Let's try adding it under the butterfly. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Maybe another piece for here to balance that. Yes, I do like that. Okay, I'm gonna glue everything down and then draw the feelers, and I think that's fine for this page then. Going to draw the antennas with a brown colored pencil because I don't want anything in black here. I think that would be too harsh. And I love that there is a hand with a pen writing here. That's perfect for our journal. Do I add anything here? One thing I wanted to add here throughout, so as you might have noticed, I don't have a separate print out for you or download for you with some images to fussy cut for this month. Instead, I wanted to use something I already have in my shop, which is the flowers and shrubs, and I cut out some of these images, and I think they go pretty well with a wintry theme. And I have already torn them all out and inked them up, so they are now very easy for me to play with and to add to my pages. So maybe I'll just add something down here, maybe something yellow to fit with our little butterfly over there. So these are all my yellow ones. Don't want to cover too much because I want to have space to write down here as well. So that one would be awesome. This covers too much, as does this. So here we go. That was a very easy choice. The first 2 pages are done. And now I just realized, actually, I wanted to do something different. This should have gone on the next page, because what I wanted to do was to have a new page which is relevant for the whole year, which I didn't have last time, because I want to motivate myself to read more, to continue reading as I have been in the last few months. And in order to do that, I wanted to have a page with books where I can color in the books, where I can color in the books to symbolize how many I have read. And my plan is, it's a not very ambitious plan, but it's probably laughable for people who read a lot. But I'm happy if I manage to read 1 book a month, because I don't have more time than that, and I don't listen to audiobooks. I really like reading the books. So I think 12 is a good amount. So I thought I would maybe stamp 12 book images and fill them in once I have read that one, and then write down what they were. So maybe actually it's better that I have a full spread, because I can put the books on one page and I can write the titles of what I've read on the other page. So that actually worked out nicely, although I didn't plan it like that. So again, I need to start off by putting down backgrounds. I think for these 2 I will use this one. I will again cut it down, put it down, and then we'll think about how we can add the books. I am lucky to have these stamps from the November box from Your Creative Studio. I will link them down below for you. But if you don't have any stamps with books on it and you want to do something like I am doing, either you can challenge yourself to draw a nice book, or if that seems too much trouble, then you can always search online. You can just Google vintage books or book cover or whatever, and I'm sure you will find lots of different options, and then just print them out and fussy cut them. Very easy. I have chosen this stamp here with a single book so that it stands upright, so that I have enough space on my page, and I stamped 12 of these on the scraps of the papers that I have used for these covers. By the way, as you can see, I have added the next 2 background pages. I love this, by the way. And so I'm going to glue these on here. I'm not even going to ink around them. I will glue 3 rows with 4 books. So that is my goal, to have read 12 books. If I do more, that's awesome. I will then figure out what to do if I have more. So I'm going to glue these down, and then this page will be for writing the titles and author of the books that I have read, and I will color them in one by one if I have read a book. So I'm just gonna glue these down. So these are all glued down now, and I really think this will motivate me to be more accountable for my reading. So I'll probably add some sort of title here, like Books Read 2021 or something like that. I'll figure something out, but I will do that later. I'll probably show you that in the video at the end of January. So then now I need to add my next background papers here to add my 10K step tracker And I need to figure out what I'm gonna put here actually. So I need to choose another background paper. I will just use this one. So my 10K step tracker goes right here. I'll add that as well. Super quick. I have one more recommendation for you. If you haven't stopped by Maureen's channel lately, she has started a new amazing series about how you can design some simple things using the free website Canva. She has amazing tutorials of how you can make your own sentiments, how you can add simple little images or whatever you want to print for your journal. And she's going to continue with these tutorials. They are absolutely amazing. I think she's also doing an ebook with these, so go check out her channel. I will link it below for you as well. That might even help you to get some book images, and she'll show you how to line them up on the page multiple times and stuff like that. It's really great tutorials, so go check her out if you want to learn how to do that and it's kind of all overwhelming. She has a very easy step-by-step process, and she does it in such a sweet way that it really seems like you're talking to a friend or a friend is talking to you. I love it. I really love it. Another thing that I wanted to add to my planner is I wanted to leave one page blank per month, because I think what I want to do is to add a collage or something every month. I mean, I know I have a little collage on every intro page and on the summary page, but still I think I want one page just to be left over. It doesn't actually need to be a collage, it could be anything, but I want to have just one blank page, the luxury of one blank page a month to do whatever I want on it. Maybe I just will end up writing on it, but I just want to have that freedom to have one blank page, because this book seems to have plenty of pages. Let's see what I say at the end of the year. But for now, it looks like this book really has a lot of space. So I want to use that and have more freedom in it. So now it's time again to tear out 7 more pages so that I can start my weeklies. So that was 3 and now is 4, and again we're just going to glue these together on the outside. This is so simple and it wastes a lot less glue. I really like this method of just gluing the edges. So next background page, I'm going to choose this one, and again I'll trim it down, ink it up and glue it down. So I have my background ready to go, and now I'm going to add my first weekly. So this is January 4th to the 10th. To add here, that is a close fit because my book is more narrow. If your book is smaller, obviously you can just print these smaller, maybe 80%, 70%, whatever works for your book. You just have to experiment a little bit. These are 100%. So, and for this, on the right side of the page, I also already have printed all, I've already cut out all the notes pieces and the headlines. So that should be very quick to do. And since I have this beautiful decoration here already, I don't think I will be adding a lot more because I don't want a very busy background. So now I actually printed them twice so that I have enough for all the pages. So I'm going to add this one. I need 2. I want one for my to-do list and I want one for my gratitude. I will take this one for my gratitude. Then I'll add the gratitude here, and then I'll add one of the either the to-do or focus or important or get it done labels for the top. Let's do the, what do we do? Let's do the get it done. We'll go here, and maybe I will add just something for for a decoration. Let's put these like this at an angle. Maybe something in the middle. I'm just seeing this here on my desk. This is from the back of my spine. The piece that I had cut off. Remember, this was my spine. Don't want to turn it too much now because I have the papers here. And this was the piece I cut off. And maybe I can add this in here. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be a nice touch, I think. I'm not sure if I can make this work though. I'm not sure I can make this work, to be honest. Maybe like that in the middle. Yeah, I think that will do it. Okay, I'm gonna glue all this down. Nice and calm page, just how I like it in my journal. So I will continue with this method for the rest of the weeks. So I have them all cut out here. I have all my note cards. I have all my labels, the headings, so I'm good to go. This should be easy to do. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I will show you the final result at the end of January when we plan for February's, where I will have new printables for you, new backgrounds, new freebies. I will continue this throughout the year as far as I can tell you from today's point of view. I can't imagine what else I would do. I am hooked to this planner system now. So I hope this got your creative juices flowing. Go start your 2021 altered book, bullet, junk journal, planner, whatever you want to call it. Have fun and hope to see you back here in the next video. Please give this a like if you enjoyed it. It helps me out a lot, and hope to see you back next time. Love you guys. Mwah. Mwah.